God damn it, dudes.
Couldn't get a job, so I started one. Gotta go hard, it's all or none. Newsflash, no guarantee, tomorrow gon' come. I done came a long way, where I fallen from is a place called misery, where happiness hardly comes. City of betrayal, in a town called Bluffington. But I never bluff myself. If it's me against the world, I'm putting money on myself. And why? Cause it only makes sense. Don't talk to broke-minded people, it don't make sense. Conversation with Satan, then all I did was sin. Now was conversation with ballers, now all I do is win. Tailor-made suits, meeting with millionaires. Said success is right around the corner, give it a year. But this ain't luck, just dedication and tears. Time to step it up, I got mentally prepared. Be careful who got your ear, cause that's who holds your future. Opportunity is presented, you just gotta choose. We making history now, never stop our movement. We shall overcome, word of Martin Luther. Well, I got a dream too, and I got a team too. Understand what goals in the plan will really bring you. Haters and impersonators, yeah, they be the main two. Never knew what real was till fate came through. Shout out to Killer, what up the tip? To them boys we ain't scared, no not a little bit. They never make the cut, they only ride the bench. Why would a pup pick a fight with a circle full of bits? Me and my chick like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Presidential like Obama, Bonnie and Clyde mix. I like things consistent, so keep the guessing. Made a couple thousand strong off my first investment. About to choke up the world, better get your beverage. Work smarter, not harder, see I'm in the leverage. What up, the senior? Shout out Shalita. Used to punish me, made me study the encyclopedia. Said express yourself, cause God love leaders. So blame them for the ether that's coming out your speakers. From a student to a teacher, I was taught to keep it honest so everything is even. Grown man once a heathen, gotta walk in my purpose, I'm still here for a reason. Got my sports from my dad, smart from my mom. In a city full of hustlers, I was forced to grind. In a city full of leeches, a remorseful mind will make you miss money, so I ignore the time. First rule, make sure my daughter's fine. My life was like a movie, now recording I'm as due. They say my life like progressive, I need insurance. They say my life was aggressive, I need endurance. Perfect preparation equals top tier performance. Project of God, battle tested, I've been ignoring it. When success is attractive, everybody on it. Then doubt replace certainty, lead to that finger point. City of broken dreams, you prone to disappointment. Faces of failure around here seem like the norm.
Still talk when them shades come up. Still talk when them shades come up. Still talk when them shades come up. Still talk when them shades come up.
From now.
Yeah. Hey, Ill City was hot. I stand on all 10 and gotta wonder where my dogs at. Don't activate the play, but wanna stop and go and pause that. Can't take this heat, I'm dishing out the kitchen, better fall back. Treat it like the boys in the hood without the ball back. Ankle full of misery, get broken with the ball back. Keep running your jibbers, fuck around and you can jaw jack. Mill with the city shit, ain't never need a hall pass. I've been on all 10, ain't have to wonder where my dogs at. I'm 10 toes down.
Trying to upgrade the cars. A breath of fresh air, shit needs CPR. Stay on point, you ain't fucking with my dog. Ill City be the mob, bout to blow up like a bomb. Boom. The bed vicious, stomp coming bully the room. Nutty gorilla the most, never get it confused. Two fox him like a sniper so we never lose. While a mud feed on the prey and howl at the moon.
Look, all my niggas is solid. The flame high like stole fire out of the pilot. This that rap that make you go on the nigga wallet. Then get a back in his head a hole like the nigga Wallace. Niggas only loud like the center weed. Get these jokers what they owe like it's in a deed. We sending multiple shots like in Centipede. Let them all drown. 10 toes down.
Wolves ain't nothing to fuck with for the record. Like-minded bosses I run with, please respect it. They really got a choice otherwise. You know the method. 10 plus mine equals weapon. Turn your segment into segments. Got me on my Dina, I'm up, heavily invested. Safe been growing though 9 months. That bitch pregnant. Live from the bricks and the ghosts with some of the best live. Created generational wealth right off the left wrist.
Either swim with the sharks or get ate like some guppies. No strap, get your wig split. All up, little homie in the big league shooting. I call him Muggsy. Tear your wig off for some coochie. That nigga ugly. Hands like Al Bundy. Grams your mouth twitching. Bars you like spitting and scars you like getting. Been 10 toes down. You pussy just got a foot in. Niggas soft as gelatin. Turn they face in a pudding.
Still on 10, ain't gotta wonder where my dogs at. Don't activate the play, but wanna stop and go and pause that. Can't take this heat, I'm dishing out the kitchen, better fall back. Treat it like the boys in the hood without the ball back. Ankle full of misery, get broken with the ball back. Keep running your jibbers, fuck around and you can jaw jack. Mill with the city shit, ain't never need a hall pass. I've been on all 10, ain't have to wonder where my dogs at. I'm
10 toes down, solid. Deeper than the streets, I get deeper than the cobblestones buried underneath. My city brick MCs get buried under beats. It's like my heart and Ice Cube, you can't ride along with me. Nah, part 1 or 2, I'll part one of you in the 2. Make a duo, then I pop your fucking group like you can't handle the scandal of an ill city band. Shooting up your toes, make it sound.
Tussle if you want, used to hustle in the front. Been eating good for years, I doubled up my lunch. A sucker gon' get punched, in trouble if you want.
Hey yo, I call shotgun.
So put a muzzle on the pump. See no evil, don't look. Ain't a beat I won't cook. Keep it 10 toes down, but you could lose a whole foot. Looking at a veteran, you don't get a second chance. It's cannon attached to my right arm.
Still on 10, ain't gotta wonder where my dogs at. Don't activate the play, but wanna stop and go and pause that. Can't take this heat, I'm dishing out the kitchen, better fall back. Treat it like the boys in the hood without the ball back. Ankle full of misery, get broken with the ball back. Keep running your jibbers, fuck around and you can jaw jack. Mill with the city shit, ain't never need a hall pass. I've been on all 10, ain't have to wonder where my dogs at. I'm 10 toes down.
You do to me. I say I got what you want. Yeah, I got what you need.
Wait, hold on.
I say I got what you want. Yeah, I got what you need.
Wait, hold on.
I say I got what you want. I got what you need.
Wait, hold on.
I say I got what you want. Yeah, I got what you need.
Wait, hold up.
Guy, get in here. Do you see what's going on the screen here? Do you see what's going on with that guy? I need you to take this body killer and go get him now.
I got what you need, I set the vibe, I guarantee. Ain't no place you wanna be when you right here next to me. Please don't limit me, that's a penalty. Now keep that energy, I hear you mentally. You touch, I'm talking instantly. Hey, you missing me? Word, motion, picture, see it visually. No matter where we are, it's just always you and me. You and me, we got this thing going on, only you can see, no one else can see. I hug you around your waist, yeah, I hug you around your waist. Then I pull you real close, then I put one to your face, yeah, I put one to your face. I say I got what you want, yeah, I got what you need.
Wait, hold up.
I said I got what you want, yeah, I got what you need.
Wait, hold up.
I say I got what you want, I got what you need.
Wait, hold up.
I say I got what you want, yeah, I got what you need.
Wait, hold up.
Check volume 3, what up? Go firm. Listen. Slow creeping down your block. Started from the bottom, now we headed to the top. Years from overnight, I just knew that it would pop. Too much motivation, I can never ever stop. After all the adversity, I'm finally getting where I'm supposed to be. I fear only what created me. Man, sweat, that's something you'll never see.
Smoke break, live, we live in the smoke break. Live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke break. I can't take the smoke. Live in the smoke break. Sonic boom.
Sonic boom.
My man Brian B. Knowing in the building.
Don't you know no good?
What's good? This is live in the smoke break. Hump day. What's good with you?
I'm good. I'm feeling a little better now. You dig? How you feeling?
Good, man. What happened?
I think I don't. You know how you did. You get ready for work. You get dressed and all that. You about to put your shoes on, then that stomach just get the bubbling. It's like nigga, you could go to work, but you use your brain. Like nigga, let me go hit this bathroom.
That's that
Be in there for extra.
That's that pork.
No, I ain't had no pork today. I don't really eat pork like that. Outside of bacon, and I don't even because
outside of bacon,
because bacon be extra, so I don't be wanting to pay extra often. But I don't eat like pork chops. I eat ham on like Thanksgiving. Every now and then I might get a ham sandwich if I go. No, not even when I go to Potbelly, I usually don't get a ham. I don't eat a lot of pork.
Yeah, man, that's a good practice to have. If you could abstain altogether, it would be even better. We got Ace Almighty. It's good. She's in here.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I'm here.
What up?
What's up, y'all?
Good, chilling. How you feeling?
Hump day or whatever. Back with my favorite peeps.
Yeah, we got a couple special guests coming through tonight. A comedian, Ken Jones, coming out of Philadelphia, born and raised. I'm waiting for the new episode of as soon as this is over. The new episode of Bel Air. I gotta. I like it. I'm hooked on it.
That's good, man.
I haven't watched the past 3 episodes because it just got old for me. It just got old for me. Once what happened? They sent Trey home.
Hold on. I ain't finished.
I'm speaking generally. This is not really a spoiler.
Yeah, you out here spoiling it for everybody.
I would have never seen anything if it weren't for Ace. So shout out to Ace.
Hey, did you get kicked out of that?
I didn't even try it, so I don't know who got kicked out.
But listen, you're the reason why Netflix is cracking down.
Right. They need to stop.
No, I got it. I paid for my Netflix.
Okay, I'm talking about Ace Sharon.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's like telling if these things weren't in existence, you gonna tell me I can't let my mans borrow my copy of Bad Boys DVD?
I don't know. But say you owned it and then you wanted to play it in a bar, you can't do that.
Yeah. But if you got
even though you own it.
How they gonna tell me that I'm not where he is watching it?
Right.
Because they GPS tracking y'all, man.
Not the cheers.
Oh, icebreakers. So we talking about Bel Air. Have y'all seen? I saw today a new trailer for a remake of Martin called Pam and Tommy.
I didn't watch it because I was at work, but I saw glimpses of it and it looks intense.
Yeah. See, that joint look all right, man. I want to see it. I like to see the spin, right? Because just like Bel Air, the original was a sitcom. Now we in the drama.
Yeah.
So I really like that. I like how they just give a different angle on a classic, and that saves them from remaking a classic,
right?
Because they're technically not remaking it. It's an adaptation.
I really want to say Bel Air kicked it off, but if there's already a trailer for that one, then they already were on the same trail with the turning into a drama.
I don't know if it's a an official is it a fan made trailer or is it like an official?
Not sure. But the first one came off a fan made trailer.
That's true.
Didn't it?
Yeah. And Will big on Instagram. Will seen it was like, Oh, we're making this.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Shout out to Will Smith.
Yeah, he needs all the W's he can get. You know, he was having entanglements. Yo, shout out to Leonard Hall checking in on YouTube.
What up, bro?
What up, Lenny?
Yo, he said he watching us and Snowfall. Don't tell us anything that's happening in the Snowfall right now.
Yeah, don't
Please.
please.
You know what I mean? No spoilers. Y'all, so with the icebreakers, we also got a rumor that there was a Friday prequel in the works for HBO, and Ice Cube said this is blasphemy. Like it's a lie. He said
blasphemy. Wait, is it blasphemy? Does that mean lie?
Yeah, I guess it would be
More than a
blasphemy if it was happening and he knew nothing about it.
Because okay, I thought you meant like
This is outrageous.
yeah, outrageous. That was because I thought he sold the rights. I was like, well, that's what you get for selling it, nigga.
I know. That's why he hadn't been able to do the movie at this point, right? The last Friday, because he has to wait for other people to approve it.
He can't do Last Friday without Chris Tucker, and Chris Tucker refuses to budge.
Yes, he can.
You gotta wrap it up with Smokey.
The only reason I would agree with that now is because of all the people that died.
It's even worse.
Throw the picture back up. Can you? Is Drewski supposed to be Craig and Vince Staples supposed to be Smokey? Because it seems a little flip flop that Drewski is a comedian.
No, I can see Drewski being Smokey. Fat Smoke.
Oh, I thought they were trying to go for the.
But Drewski does look more like Cube than Vince.
Yeah, I love Drewski. Shout out to Drewski.
Shout out. Yo, what the fuck are they smoking? Every week we have some videos. We just want to know what these people smoking.
Do we have a cat? No, why would you say we have a cat? Because Dad last night was saying, oh, I'm going to beat that kitty, baby. Why would Dad even want to hurt a cat?
Well, what are you listening to? What happened? Nobody was saying something.
You need to be in bed, all right?
Go.
Go inside.
Go to bed.
Look at the sun's still out.
Go to bed.
That's your fault.
You talk about kitty.
You like when I beat that kitty.
But you know he's in the room next door.
It doesn't matter. You like when I beat that kitty. If you don't like it?
He say you don't like it.
El Gato.
Kids are a problem.
Man.
Get out of my business.
You can't be loud.
Yeah, man. You can't be loud. Like, you letting everybody know your business.
Why you not sleep? Like he said, you see the sun is out. Lay down.
All the way out.
It's crazy.
Go to bed.
Imagine if you lived in Alaska, yo.
That's crazy.
When is nighttime?
Wait, what does that mean?
This nigga done ate my motherfucking weed, and now he high. She high. I got a girl. Get up. Look, get your ass up.
Right.
Get up. I want my weed back. You done ate my motherfucking weed, yo. I need that back. Just talk high, man. Ain't shit wrong with him. Watch this shit. This nigga, get your ass up. This motherfucker can't even stand up.
Damn.
Man, you need to get your shit together. I bet you won't eat my weed no fucking more. Ain't nobody tell you do that. The fuck is wrong with you? I had a whole 7. I rolled 1 blunt out that bitch. This nigga ate at least 6 grams, bro. Out of nowhere, I dozed off to sleep. This nigga jump on the table, grab the weed, eat the whole fucking weed, eat everything. Now this motherfucker high, can't move. Get your big ass up. Get the fuck up. Look at this shit. Watch this shit. Watch you fall over. That fucker don't know what shit. Get your drunk ass over here.
Damn, that happened to me before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tuffy.
How long it take for him to sober up?
The next day. Next day he was all right, you know. But when I found him, he was passed out under my keyboard with a glue trap stuck to him. Right, and I not knowing that the glue traps were non-toxic, I'm thinking he ate a glue trap and because he threw up. He was laying in his throw up. I'm like, oh, this nigga done. And this one I had just got him. He was like 5-6 months old. And I'm like, oh man, it's a Rottweiler.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So I'm like, this nigga, I would call him poison control or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he was good. He just had to walk it off, man. He couldn't stand up either.
Oh my God. I don't have this problem. I have a cat. I think it's funny though how black people call their dogs nigga. This nigga done ate my weed.
Once you become an animal, you're black now.
Facts,
What's
man.
it
I
like
mean, any male is we call that.
And we call the women then too.
Yeah, you know, that's when they say niggerish things.
God.
Yo, tonight's guest, Ken Jones, comedian extraordinaire. What's good, baby?
Kinda.
I can't take the smoke.
How you
What
feeling,
up,
man?
though?
Ken Jones, what's good, man? Can you hear?
I
hear
thought
us?
it was a smoking show. I thought everybody.
I'm
Oh
smoking.
no, go ahead. Yeah, you good.
Yeah. Can you hear us, my brother?
I can hear y'all.
All right,
Kinda.
good.
You good now? All right.
Good, great. Yeah, man, what you smoking on?
You know, I'm a Christian, so I don't smoke on nothing. But
That burning bush?
this
Yo.
live stream is gonna be ass the whole time.
It's gonna be asshole time. That's what he said.
This live stream.
Yeah,
I
man,
don't-
you got Boost Mobile. You got
It keep
yo.
messing up on me.
Yeah, right. Hang up and call us back. Man, my man trying to get his he trying to talk about our shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, my shit's streaming.
Yeah.
I can't take the smoke.
I put an Ethernet cord for this. Nigga.
Word.
Ain't nothing wrong with this.
Yeah, we're gonna get him back. We're gonna let him get the technical
Oh,
difficulties
yeah, what
squared
what's
away.
the old boy that had the joint a few weeks ago? Internet just refused to work.
That was funny.
But
But he never gave up. So Ken,
He didn't.
he'll be back.
He said get on his phone. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I got the new Wraith, the 2024 Wraith. Why you on the bus? But I got the Wraith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I can't take
boy.
the smoke.
So moving on. We got some news, right? So Pusha T, the creator of the Ba-Da-Ba-Ba-Ba McDonald's. Yeah, he created that, right? Now he's getting money from Arby's, making diss tracks about McDonald's.
That's a bad.
How you do that? How you pull that off?
The dude from Verizon did it.
Ooh.
Yes, he did. He switched
He did.
sides. He definitely switched sides.
That man switched to Sprint, and then Sprint
got
got bought
fired
out.
anyway.
Yeah.
He said it was fun while it lasted.
But he did. I mean, he got his check though.
Yeah, he got
He did.
Ain't like, you know, they ain't steal it from him.
Wait, did he get his check? You know, when companies close, they don't be saying that. You just come in Friday, like, all right, go ahead and take all your stuff when you leave today.
Can you pay me now?
Oh no, you're checking the mail. We just have... Nigga, give me this copy machine. This nigga just roll the whole joint out.
So shout out to the Bad News Bishop on IG checking in right now.
Bishop, what up?
Everybody on Facebook Live, Twitch, Twitter, you know what I mean, YouTube, all the platforms. Make sure you follow us at smokebreaklive.tv_. We had to put the underscore for the haters. Yo, Kyrie is about to be able to play again because they're lifting those ungodly mandates in New York City. He stood tall, he stood strong, came out victorious.
I mean, shout out to Kyrie. You know, he stood on what he said. Can't be mad at the man for that.
Well, they had to realize how stupid it was, especially when he was in the stadium anyway. Is it
On
stadium?
yeah,
Okay.
on the court, he's still sitting on the floor. He's right there.
Right. Then it was probably like,
And he was still playing when they did away games because it didn't matter when they was away.
okay, I ain't know all that.
And if you didn't get the hokey pokey and you was on a team coming to New York, they would let you play.
Mm-hmm.
And they fined Kyrie or the Nets. One of them got fined $50K
Mm-hmm.
because Kyrie was in the locker room and he hadn't got the hokey pokey.
Oh, I saw that. Yes, I did see that.
Mind you, he still gets to be in the locker room with them when they go away, and he's on the same
Right.
plane with them when they go away. Like,
It's the fact that you're like actively playing, and then when it's a home game, you just show up like, well, guess I'm gonna
Right.
watch.
that's better than me.
I love that.
Think I'm
I
coming
think
to work on my day off? Coming to work on my suspended day? Nigga, I ain't coming in here. Y'all crazy.
I mean, he had a lot of support from LeBron, especially
Mm-hmm.
when it came down to that. I mean, I'm
LeBron took the pokey.
Yeah,
But-
but he wasn't mad. He wasn't like, no, y'all need to get on. You know,
Right.
some people like, we all need to do this.
right. My body, my choice.
Exactly. Exactly.
I can't take the smoke. I can't take
Yo,
the smoke.
now Ace, why is everybody unfollowing Meg the Stallion?
I really haven't heard any recent developments, but I'm thinking that more and more details are starting to come out. The truth is starting to reveal itself. And as we get closer and closer to this April, whatever the fuck court date, which may or may not still get pushed back, I think, the dust is starting to settle and people are, kind of choosing their sides there. They did say Fenty stated that the reasoning for that was on their end was because her contract had been up with Fenty for at least a year, and so there was no reason for her to be being promoted on their website, which is safe.
Damn, so they basically saying she's not worth renewing.
And I agree with that as well, because why not? Why would it be just a one-time thing? I mean, there's a lot of Fenty girls, and they've been Fenty girls for a while.
I mean, well, Megan too busy for Fenty. They might I need you to be at this event, that event, third event. And she's like, no, I got my tour, I got an album, I got this concert, I got this. Like, all right, well, you can't work here, nigga, because you're not working here.
That would be poor decision making on her part, because I just feel like, depending on how this shit turns out, shows might be a little empty, album sales might be a little low.
No, but you know what?
Mhm.
You know what? Because of the structure of society, I don't think so.
Oh, because cancel
Because
culture is not real.
and it's not real when women are domestically violent to men. I know. But we shall see.
Yeah, I think there's still going to be a contingent of people who dig in. Say I'm still supporting Meg.
Right.
Still going to be that. So
Did y'all see her win that award?
no,
In the
what
fucking
award did she win?
speech? She won a Trailblazer Award at the iHeartRadio Awards, I
What
believe.
did she blaze?
She made a whole speech about like
Pete was sorry.
facing adversity and like being a voice for the voiceless and standing up for the injustices for Black men and women. She threw the men in there too. I was like, okay, sis, we see what you're doing here.
She had to.
But I was like, oh, seriously? Last thing this lady needed was a little stage to get up on receiving an award and try to make a little speech.
Yeah, all she gotta do is twerk, and niggas gonna forget about all that shit.
She did just do that as well at the award ceremony on top of a piano.
It's old now. It's not even.
It is, but if you see it in person, though, it's old until you see it in person. God dang, that's a big girl.
Yeah,
it's a big girl. She got some big ass legs. So you know that's what gives her the power, the stamina, and the center of gravity.
Damn. And she got the knees.
The leverage. Yeah.
Doing that shit.
Right.
Yo, so
I can't take the smoke.
there's a documentary coming out, right? About the importance of the mixtape in hip hop. Okay. You know, some of the pioneers right here. You got Kid Capri, you got DJ Drama, you got DJ Clue. It's gonna be premiering in United Palace in NYC on April 7th, and Jadakiss gonna give a performance there. You know, the mixtape is like integral to hip hop.
Absolutely.
And it's changed. The nature of mixtapes has changed over the decades.
Yeah.
Right. But to the point right now, like mixtapes, that's just pretty much dead now. They call them playlists now.
And it's, there was a time when your mixtape was better than your album. Niggas ain't you did a concert, niggas ain't want to hear your album. Nobody wanted to hear Carter 3 when Wayne was on his mixtape run. Nigga, play that No Ceilings, play that Drought 3. Nigga, play that what was the other jump? It was not the suffix. But anyway, play the mixtapes, man.
I think it's because the album was very clearly like the mainstream project that you would put on. You got your radio hits and all that. And then the mixtape was all that shit that you probably couldn't get cleared on the album.
Exactly.
Right.
And so that's the shit that people really wanted to hear. And I mean, I was really surprised when I started hearing like songs from mixtapes on the radio.
Cause that's how big it got.
Right.
And they was like, we can't keep not playing this song. We got to play this song.
Right. Exactly. I mean, shout out to them. They definitely.
Well, it's changed so much. Like, you know, mixtapes were originally, first it was the recording from the party. You know, and then DJs made tapes. You know, just of was hot. And then at a point, you know, the drug dealers and people who had money wanted their name shouted out, you know. So things became personalized at that point, you know. But the heyday of mixtapes is like, you know, people like Tony Touch, you know, when he had 50 MC series and you know, Funkmaster Flex, he was the first one to do a mixtape on a record label.
It's a mixtape with all bombs.
Yeah, I think it was he doing the bomb then? I don't really remember. But you know, DJ Clue, it was at one point it was only Jay-Z and DJ Clue who went platinum on Rockefeller. They was the only platinum artist at one time. Right? With the Professional.
Who else was on Rockefeller? Do you count State Prop or is that separate?
Well, I mean, Beanie Siegel.
I mean, like, but do you when you think of Rockefeller and you like counting artists, do you count State Property or like Dipset? Was Dipset on there?
Dipset was on Rockefeller.
So do you count them like as a part of Rockefeller? Like when you say platinum, or do like these are their own set like subgenres within? You get what I'm saying?
Well, like Dipset, you know, you wouldn't say they're a part of the Rock in the sense that like they was a bunch of Brooklyn people or people that came up with Jay, right? But you can't tell the story of the Rock without talking about Dipset because they wrecked this shit. when they came to the Rockefeller, that's when everything split. You gotta mention them.
But when you say platinum art, when you say Rockefeller platinum,
did they go
artist,
platinum?
You know what? That's the answer to the question.
Right, yeah, like,
no.
like
So don't
did
even
they
matter.
go platinum?
Nothing that I said matters just now. So J. Clue. Who else was on the label? Bleak.
Come on.
Who else was on Rockefeller? I think that was my original question. That's what I was trying to get. Who else was on Rockefeller outside of them, Stay Prop and Dipset?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. People that, Emil, they got rid of her.
Did she drop an album?
I don't think she did. But I think personally, when DJ Clue was at the top of the mixtape game, I hated him because he changed mixtapes.
Mhm.
Before him, people were still mixing. He was like the first to prioritize exclusives. And so he was just playing songs. He wasn't mixing. He was just playing songs. So he had songs that nobody else could get, right? But that was his whole thing.
Okay.
But so he changed mixtapes. They weren't mixing anymore.
Right. Okay. Question. Kanye, is that Rockefeller or is that Rock Nation?
That's Rockefeller. He started on Rockefeller.
Okay. So yay, PD.
Right?
Yeah, no, I think that was it. Young Guru, Just Blaze.
Ain't none of them went platinum.
Yeah,
Now,
no
Just Blaze got a lot of platinum hits though.
Yeah. And then everybody else is from those respective groups we were talking about. Nori? Free? Oh, Free was on Rockefeller?
Yeah, Freeway.
No, Free. AJ and Free, 106 and Park.
Wow. She was on Rockefeller?
That's what Google says. Samantha Bronson?
That's crazy.
I can't take the smoke.
Maury Povich is done after all 30 plus years.
Marina.
Canceled. He's retiring. Right? We won't find out who's not the father anymore.
That's gotta be tiring.
Yeah.
Because this show is either a bunch of actors or this is really happening to people. So I can't keep destroying lives every day with a smile on my face. You are the father.
Right.
I told you.
Yo, but how you come up there 12 times and still not the father?
No.
That's embarrassing.
It got to a point where the storylines were like less and less believable after a certain point in time.
Clearly these people are acting. It's
But
no way.
The ones I really thought were crazy were the ones where somebody was like irrationally afraid of cotton balls or pickles or something like
8 chalk.
right. Those I don't know if they like just stop doing those altogether or they run out of crazy shit to say people were afraid of, but those were top tier. Shout out to Mari, Chef's Kiss.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say one of the dudes on the "That's Not My Baby" episode was like, "I know that's not my son because he don't eat ketchup, and I love ketchup, so you can't be my son if he don't eat ketchup." And I was watching the episode, I was like, because his reasoning is so ridiculous, I want this to not be his kid. Like I want this ketchup nigga to be correct, and this is not his.
But
son.
what if like his family tree is allergic to tomatoes?
And he just the one nigga that could get away with it.
Nah, he say he don't eat ketchup. That's why he don't eat ketchup. They're genetically allergic, and that's how I know he not my son.
No. I'm saying the father loves the ketchup.
Oh,
the
okay.
son does not love the ketchup.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, please don't be this man's son.
Well, what happened? It was.
I seen it on Instagram. I never finished that.
I hate that. It's like, what happened?
Cause where do you go to find an episode of Maury? Like a repeat? You got they don't have no. It's not on Netflix or Hulu or nothing. This just.
That's true.
But speaking of that, people were saying that they need to now put it on Netflix.
Why?
That's what I was like.
Man, people will watch it.
People will watch it though, but it's like, what shows? I mean, I probably could see it on Hulu because you could catch some Judge Judy or some shit like that on Hulu. But
who has the time?
Why? Like, I'm about to binge all 2,000 episodes of Maury.
Of Maury. Of the same concept over and over.
First 48 do it.
Got me there.
Give me a
Look.
cigarette and I'll talk.
Now, Tupac, right? Tupac,
alive.
When he was 11 years old, he had a book that he wrote poetry in, some of his own poetry, and it's being auctioned off, right, by Sotheby's. Their second auction dedicated to hip hop. According to Forbes magazine, it could go for like $200,000 to $300,000.
I can't take the smoke.
Just for Tupac's 11-year-old poetry book.
Who's profiting from this?
Probably no one melanated.
That's crazy.
How did they get their hands on this?
Right.
He sees his assets.
Who? Somebody went rummaging through their shit through his shit when they found out that this is gonna be worth millions.
Also, Pac is a hip hop legend, icon. They teach classes on him in college and everything. But I doubt his 11-year-old poetry is worth $200,000-$300,000.
Man, somebody gonna pay for it.
Yeah, somebody is going to pay for it. But talent-wise,
yo, it's his handwriting and it's authenticated. That's you can make an NFT.
He touched these pages.
got more stuff.
Yeah, he touched these pages. All that. Smell the paper. You know, all of that. So, other things in this collection of hip hop, this curated collection will include Pac's letters written to a high school sweetheart at age 17.
That's nobody's business.
Chuck D's original tour-worn Silver Raiders starter jacket, signed by the artist. The original concept art for Beastie Boys' License to Ill album cover, in a custom sable fur coat and hat worn by the late Biz Markie. Oh, rest in peace, Biz Markie.
That's crazy. I was just talking about him today.
What were you saying? Like you had a crush on him?
Oh, baby, you.
Respectfully not. That's what I was. I was talking about Mario, just a friend, 2000, whatever the fuck. Had come on the radio station. And then we were talking about Bismarck.
Yeah, man. You cannot tell the story of hip hop without Biz Markie. Like it would be highly inaccurate.
Right. Or Roger Lynn.
You can't, nigga. Like what the fuck? You can't.
Shut up. Can we get some Roger Lynn merch?
I know. Yo, it's Tales from the DM with Ace Almighty. How you feeling?
I'm amazing. I'm blessed and highly favored.
There you go.
This is the segment where our wonderful co-host exposes us to the dysfunctional conversations she has on her social media platforms.
No. That is not what this is. Sometimes. But most often, they're not mine. But if you want to submit your submissions to me, you can send them to my Instagram.
You do submit submissions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like how else do you say it?
Submissions do be getting submitted.
Period. Yay. Okay. So, first one. I can't lie, you sexy as fuck. This man says, thank you, sir. Immediately. I go to jail Monday, but I got 3 days to turn up. She said, oh, wow. For how long? He said 8 years. What you did? Attempt murder. No response. In the lonely. What you doing?
What you doing? You know what I'm saying? What you about to get into and shit?
Casually getting ready to go to jail. Turned himself in for 8 years. But I'm not mad at it. Shit, get it in. He said he got 3 days to get it in. Shit.
Also, right.
I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep.
Oh, I would go to sleep. I need to be well rested when I get in here.
When you get up in there, right?
I need to see everybody. What y'all niggas doing?
Man, that ride all the way up north is that only a few hours.
Oh man, they do it like they do it on the movies. They all chained up on a big ass bus.
Looking
Shawshank.
Looking dumb. But I mean, she ghosted that man. You don't even know what he. I mean, you know what he did.
Just.
You don't know why he did it.
Or I mean, he did it. I mean, or did he?
Yeah, because if I didn't do it, I would have said I've been accused.
No, right. You've been convicted of.
Actually convicted. I can't. You can't. But I'm not saying that you can't admit to doing it. If you trying to.
Yeah, we all know that just because you've been convicted don't mean you did it.
But you can't say I'm going for attempted murder. Like, I was falsely convicted of.
Wrongly. Yeah. You got to put that. Like, don't be prefacing.
Right.
He said, also, fuck the story.
What if his mom was dating some new nigga and he was beating on her and cuz came in with the toolie and put the nigga back?
What if he was protecting black women?
Right.
I can't take the smoke.
If he was doing that, he should have said, I've been convicted of murder for killing a nigga for being a dick.
Clearly, it's a street nigga. He not going to jail. This nigga's not eloquent. It's spelled can't with a K.
Yeah, and casually dropped the bomb. I mean, she didn't have to ghost him, but at the same, I mean, what did you want her to respectfully decline? Or
why? Who you kill? Who you trying?
Yeah, what happened?
You know, I would have been all up in that. Oh my god,
that's what he was trying to be.
I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke.
I need one for the road.
Right.
Nah, you supposed to talk about that when y'all get together.
True.
You know,
I mean, so why he even open it up? Why he even start the combo like that?
Yeah, I didn't never told you that.
He trying to get the sympathy box.
Sad, definitely sad.
Yeah, if I was a chick, I would not engage in sympathy box if you about to go to prison, because niggas trying to get you pregnant before they go to prison.
Oh yeah,
fuck all that chop.
Nigga, take this baby straight to the prison. Here y'all go. Drop this little nigga off right here.
Here y'all go.
Right.
Nights and weekends.
Through the prison pipeline, like.
Yo, what if they had that? What if they had that? Like they built daycare centers or something like that in prisons and made niggas watch their kids, you know? He's like, I ain't going to prison.
That's not a bad idea.
It's not a good idea, but
why? It don't have to. It don't have to be behind bars and shit. Like you know, it can look
like.
How do you?
It doesn't have to look like a prison.
Who's fit enough to watch?
The same people who they allowed to have them dogs and shit.
Oh yeah,
in prison.
Niggas got dogs. Niggas
ain't comparing children to dogs.
They let niggas cook. You got to be on good behavior to get in that kitchen.
We are not comparing children to grilled cheese sandwiches
or work in the library. I'm just saying you got to act like once you act like you got some sense. All right, we give you a few liberties. Man.
I see what you mean, but like you said, it could all be an act. No mother would be like, "Yeah, take him to the jail."
She had sex with the jailbird. She ain't been making good decisions.
What if he did it after the fact? What if it was a one-off? What if it was a mistake and she don't believe in abortions?
What's wrong with him watching his kid?
Don't you think that if the dude was in prison and he was forced to, you know, spend time with his child and see this child probably on a monthly, bi-weekly or weekly basis, that they would engage in less things in prison because they don't want to show that to their child. Right? They don't want to be show up with a teardrop. You know,
and that's the carrot on the string to get them to act right, so they can, when they leave, they'll stay out. Because I don't want to keep having my child come in and out
My kid is not a carrot on a shoestring.
No, it's not a shoe. It's a regular string.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I don't know what a regular string is, but
yarn, maybe.
Right, and then you got less boys growing up not knowing who they are.
Mm-hmm.
We could see you behind that glass,
but I don't know you.
Yeah, and leave them behind the glass.
Good luck.
Man, them kids be alright.
Yeah, they be all right.
Yeah, I went to go visit my daddy in jail this weekend. Me too. All right, y'all. This one we gotta take our time with this one. So here it goes, a message between two cousins, perhaps, or two crips. I don't know. Hey, cuz, where you work at? Shit, UAB, what's up? Don't know what that is. Shit, y'all hiring? I love the shit back and forth like that. Apply, I'll get you on. Not in, but on. Okay. Will they hire me if I got arthritis? If you throwing art around, what the fuck you throwing art around got to do with working? No, nigga, I mean in my legs. This man said, "What's in your legs, cuz?" Arthritis. He says, "I know you fucking lying. I think you need to stay unemployed for a little while after that."
Yeah.
Because it is arthritis.
I can't take the smoke.
Ain't no way you got arthritis and don't know how to spell it. What's going on with you, big dog?
Arthritis.
Arthritis. You didn't even try. You could have tried and let Google or autocorrect try to figure it out.
What the fuck you throwing art around got to do with the job? Oh my God, I love you.
I definitely had to talk to text a few words. I ain't know how to spell. Oh yeah, there you go.
I will immediately Google.
That's like diabetes.
Right.
Bone apple tea.
I ain't never heard of that one.
Yeah, bone apple tea. Oh, that joint is hilarious. And people make them trash plates.
If I had a tea company, I would name a flavor bone apple tea.
That's fire.
Definitely.
Dang, I should have made some tea.
Yeah, so that's Tales from the Den with Ace Almighty. Where can they find you, Ace?
Right here.
Ah.
Right here, y'all.
He put up both fingers.
I did. Right here, y'all. Ace Almighty, 2 underscores at the back. We're actually working on trying to get it to these Ace Almighty, but it has been the struggle bus. So stay tuned.
Yeah. Instagram, these social media platforms, especially Instagram, it's like the Wild West, man. People stealing names, people getting names and just holding on to them joints, not even using them and shit.
Yeah.
Like, trying to extort you.
The thing is, when I typed it in, nothing came up. But when I tried to use it, it said it was taken. Burner accounts? What is this?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what GoDaddy does that, man. If you let your URL expire, they'll hold it hostage and act like it's a demand for it. And then they just keep raising the price on you.
I lost my WordPress a while ago.
Word.
I guess it should just be up forever, but I guess you do gotta pay.
I can't take
so tonight's main topic: hip hop versus the Grammys. Right? You see Jay Prince right there versus the Grammys. The 2022 Grammys are coming up, and Kanye has been banned from it. They decided not to have him perform because citing his recent behavior online. He got suspended from Instagram for calling what's his name?
Skeet
Davidson.
No. The host.
Oh,
talk show host.
Don Lemon. I mean,
He looked like Don Lemon.
Trevor Noah.
Yeah, Trevor Noah. Calling Trevor Noah a coon. Say coon baya, my lord. Coon baya.
Wait, why did he call that man a coon?
Because he had something to say about him and Kim. But so he has been banned from the Grammys, and now people try to boycott right now. And Jay Prince is calling for a boycott. Right here, he was on Twitter, said hip hop versus the Grammys. I've been watching the Grammys control and dictate our culture to their benefit up close and personal for the past 30 years that I've been in the music business. And all the artist managers and executives would do is complain, but never have the nuts to come together to do anything about it. Even though the latest episode deals with Trevor Noah and the canceling of Kanye West, this racist act is so much bigger than them. Right? So, I had to reference what happened with Trevor Noah and Kanye. So he's calling upon, people in the industry, and he has the respect of some big people like, Drake, Nicki, so on and so forth. And he wants to have a concert, a pay-per-view concert that's on at the exact same time as the Grammys. What you think? Who's gonna win that?
The concert. Because people
ain't paying for verses.
That's true. Aha! Great point. But also verses started free. That's why niggas ain't paying for.
Right.
And if niggas gotta pay, then y'all could go back to the house and do it on your Wi-Fi like y'all was before. We don't need the performance.
It's a one-time thing, I feel like motherfuckers might just pay that, especially if you want to, join the movement and be a part of that. Because with who Diddy said a while ago, like we need to start our own Grammys and all this and that. I think this is definitely a step in the right direction. Like that's a good idea.
Diddy can't be in control. That nigga be stealing money. That nigga be stealing. Shout out to Pastor Mace. Yeah, that's why he's rich. He never.
Does he steal, or is it that he omits? Right, he doesn't lie. He omits. Right, like he doesn't steal. He just doesn't give.
He omits them niggas money from their check.
Right. And there's a lot of people. His track record of people who were under his command is just like it's like a graveyard.
Yes.
And I didn't even mean it literally, but then I thought about it like, damn.
Yeah, he got some bodies too. But the
best that came out of them, the Locks got away early. They got away, But other than that, the best that got out of them is Loon. He went through a lot, but now he seems to be doing well.
But didn't the Locks also say they was gonna drop a refrigerator on them?
Refrigerator. Yeah, I was listening to that live on the radio. That was crazy.
Violent. What the fuck?
That's like a Def Jam Vendetta era of hip hop. That's when hip hop started going WWE.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I'm back to the Grammys though. Ooh. I feel like
somebody's watching me.
Yeah.
Always.
But like I get why the Grammys dropped that nigga this year, bro. You got a lot going on.
I would tune in though. We tune in just to see all the lot that's going on. Shout out to NY Curls 23 on Instagram. Got X Out magazine in the background. You know what I mean? Special guest coming up a little later.
Man, all money ain't good money.
It's Kanye West, like as we saw from the doc, like that's kind of a part of his appeal is that he's going to do something wild and crazy. I think at this time though, the concern has got to be that he obviously has no problem rushing a stage. Once he gets on the mic, who's going to take it? Who is going to step to Kanye and try to take the mic?
You have to cut the mic. You have to cut the lights. You have to cut everything.
Like, Yeah, you have to like shut it down, and that in the middle of, you know,
Yeah, anybody dealing with that, man?
that is a lot.
You
And
do
they
that
did
on
say
your own time.
harassment.
Never mind. Say it again.
Shit.
They did say that it was harassment, and so it was like him being on there might further aid in the harassment.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't want him to say nothing about Kim or Pete. On they
Yeah,
didn't
on
want to
their
give him the platform.
Right.
to
You
do
can say it, just not on my shit.
And you're not gonna, and you can't tell, if you tell Kanye not to say something, he's going to say
going to
exactly
say.
what you told him not to say.
Right. But you can't not tell him to not say it. If you don't say nothing, he be like, "You ain't tell me that." Just don't come down. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Yeah, man. Kanye. Kanye. There's a picture going around that's showing that Kanye is in textbooks, school textbooks.
I can't
his meeting with Donald Trump.
Oh yeah.
Right. Look. Don't be surprised if this man becomes some type of politician or leader in some way.
I mean,
in the future.
After Arnold Schwarzenegger did it, I was like, okay, I see where
Is Bruce still going for that?
Who?
Bruce Jenner. I mean, Caitlyn. I mean,
I didn't know they were running for political office.
they.
Yeah, I mean I feel like they do blanket terms. That's right.
Just like, damn, who said that? Damn.
Yeah. Damn niggas.
Word.
Bruce still a nigga to me. I don't give a fuck.
You ain't trying to race.
I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke.
Make sure you follow us at smokebreaklive.tv_. Like, subscribe, share, follow, all that stuff. Shout out to my Twitch familiar.
I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke.
I gotta get on my gaming shit. Retro gaming is my thing.
Mm-hmm. Hook it up, man.
I saw your post earlier with the makeshift, like teeny tiny
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
I'm sure that was a ridiculous amount of work to put that together.
How long you think that took? He made like he used a scalpel to make it looked like Blockbuster, like Biggie Small shopping in Blockbuster.
That was fire. I know there's a whole community of people who create like them little ass scenes and scenarios, and they buy like the most exclusive or rare Hot Wheels and stuff like that, little baby G-Wagons and shit.
That's dope, man. Shout out to the hobby, man.
Yeah, shout out to the hobby, because that's what that is. But I mean, you're just buying shit and putting it together though, right?
Yo, but back to the Grammy. Yo, so all this time people have been talking about the Grammys, how they not representing us well. Jay-Z and them wasn't going for a while, right? Is he? I don't know if he's going at this point or not, but this is actually an effort to do something about it, right? And to flex our power, as hip hop, and consumers, and dictating what it is we actually want to see, and to stop leaning on other entities to validate us or to say that we're good. Now, the thing about the Grammys, though, it's supposed to, your peers, especially when you performing, they perform their ass off because you're performing for your peers.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it was more peer voting, more, then maybe it would be more authentic. But it's seems like it's a select group of people. It's kind of like baseball or the Hall of Fame when they have writers.
Yeah.
Writers being the voters and shit. Like, you ain't play.
Right. You don't know how fast this nigga was, really.
Right. You don't know what it's like to do two shows or, two shows in 24 hours.
Right.
In two different cities.
Who's in charge of it? The Academy?
The Academy. So there are people in the industry in there, but it's people who are not necessarily your peer.
Aware, yeah.
Right.
I mean, the people never got to vote. It's too many people.
I mean,
It should be that'd be a
American
popularity
Idol, man.
contest.
Right. I mean, I don't know, man. But also, we've been boycotting the grant since the beginning. The very first year they decided to put rap on TV for rap's category on TV. Rap was boycotted. Shout out to Will and Jazzy Jeff because they won that year. I can't remember for what.
Parents don't never understand.
Was it?
Yeah. That's original hip hop right there.
I can't take the smoke. I can't take the smoke.
Yo, we got the Grammys, hip hop. I'm gonna have to go with hip hop on this one. I haven't watched the Grammys in a very, very long time.
I'm saying Brian B. knowing you would pay for that, right?
Absolutely not. No. Well, I mean, okay, I take that back. How much is it? Who all gonna be there?
That's what black people want to know.
Mhm.
But right now we got a special guest, Tia Burgess Bay, in the building. How are you?
Hello, Queen.
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing tonight?
We good. We good.
I'm on my smoke break.
Yes.
I can't take the smoke.
Yeah, man. So you are not new to this show. You actually have been on this show like 10 years ago, right? You brought us was it Eric Holder?
Yes.
Right? He had a lot of theories about things, and 10 years later, it's like a lot of that shit came to pass.
A lot of those conspiracies are theories and stories now.
Wait, just like what Brian B. Noah said, where is he?
Yeah, is he alive? I remember he was on the show and his call dropped and we never heard.
His call did
Never
drop.
heard from him after that.
Yo, his call did drop after that.
His call dropped and I never heard from him after that. I believe I wrote him to thank him for doing the show, and that was it. I hope he's good and healthy and trucking.
Wow. Wow.
I can't take the
Yo,
smoke.
but Tia, right? A lot has changed since we last seen you. You have this new entity, XI Magazine. Tell us about it.
Yes. Then I had no issue at all. Actually, it was just like a dream in development. And now it's I'm on my 9th issue, I believe. Yeah, on my 9th issue. Yep.
People still reading?
For the dream.
People
Making
still
it
reading?
happen.
That's a dream right there, like trying to get people to read again.
Yeah, it's a challenge and a dream. But social media is really like washing that out. But it's also helping because people read captions. So people are reading a little bit, but they're not reading to an extent where it's like books and extensive articles and things like that.
How can a magazine adjust, in a print form? How could they adjust to the attention span of today's reader? Do they gotta like make real big font? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Magazine thick as hell.
Make it, well, really it's about capturing the eye. So you want a lot of pictures. You want to keep the imagery strong. And then you want to have, if they are going to be long articles, then I like, writers that have personality and that I like can relate to the reader and inside of the reading, and it's not boring, or drawn out, too long and drawn out, but to the points with your source, you know what I mean? And personality, I feel like makes a really good article. And imagery, really, yeah. Having good pictures, people love to see what they're reading about. A different element.
It's important, like you said, source, cite your sources, because people just be talking and it becomes fact to the general public. That don't mean that shit is true, though.
Exactly. That's actually the hardest part with social media because you have so many like quick journalists that just repost without checking their facts or their sources or anything, checking anything. They just kind of like share what they feel, and then that can misconstrues truth or really the narrative of a story. Um, and that's really like being washed out now, like good journalism. So that's another reason why I believe having the magazine is like physical. If we go, you know, shut down virtually, that's it. That's the fuck it. We need backup. We need paper. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's one reason why the magazine is important, and it does represent a symbol of wealth and old money in a culture. And so you know, Ebony's dying. If it's not already gone, Essence is still here. Jet's gone. We don't really have that many sources, you know. So
Was people reading Jet, or do we just flipping to page 43?
I was
look,
page 43.
I love Jet. I did go straight to the model. That was the model page, right?
Yeah.
Model of the week. Yeah, I went to the model page. But it was other things, you know, Jet was full of culture and everything we like, but just a, you know, a quick
We
notion
like page
of
43.
Yeah.
Page 43 is what got you to buy the issue.
Bye.
Yo, that's a cultural thing.
Change your mentality.
No, niggas, people used to read magazines in line at the grocery store, put them back on the shelf. The magazine's not even there. No, it's just candy. Now it's candy.
That's why they started putting them in plastic.
That's true. That's very true. That's why I streamed my demographic towards college students, because one, they're still into literacy, and two, they just, you know, it's like a more intimate market, but it's still broad. So I target HBCU students in college, you know, facilities and stuff like that.
Do you also do like a virtual version as well, and like maybe make not everything accessible on the webpage to draw people to want to get the physical copy for the shit that they can't get online?
We have a digital copy, yes. And no, I don't do that, but I will do that. Yes, that makes sense. Don't just put it all out there and to draw them into. I'm so old school, and so I'm really like getting into the digital part of it, especially like these NFTs and things that are happening, because I definitely want to do something with the magazine as far as NFTs, because it just makes sense of the value and the authenticity of it. So yes, I'm diving into the digital world, and that is something that I'm definitely going to do. Thank you for that.
Of course.
Yes.
It's in regards to like your viewers, your readership, what would you say your breakout issue or story was?
Which issue? Any of them?
Yeah, which one that, you know, that had the streets buzzing, you know, people was like, oh, you know, it really solidified XI Magazine as a source of information.
I would probably say I do a lot of profiles and also informational articles. So I would say that my last issue was most impactful as far as readership and people, or actually not even my last issue, because my last issue was Pinky Killicorn. People did like read about her and find out her story and things about her. They came back to me and they were like, oh, I didn't know that, you know, that happened to her or whatever. But a lot of people really did that when I wrote about Ronald Moulton in my college invasion issue. And his life was so, you know, traumatic, and I guess he didn't share that with a lot of people, and a lot of people didn't know that. So I got a lot of response back about that. Are y'all
Mhm.
familiar with Ronald Moulton?
No.
Okay, he does a lot of work in DC. He pushed the DC Don't Mute DC campaign and the Go-Go Awards, and he does all of those things in the DC
Yeah.
area.
He's one of the pivotal people in putting together the Go-Go Museum.
Yes, he's putting together the Go-Go Museum at the Check It store that he has down
Shout
there.
out to Check It.
That's not the
Yeah.
one where the white man was like, "Look, y'all ain't even asked me."
Yes, that is it.
Wow.
White man worked it out, but that is it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So he worked it out.
but
That's
yeah.
what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, because he ain't went his. You know what I mean? DC.
Yeah. And everyone, actually, Anacostia, historic Anacostia is a great place to invest in right now. And also, like, even Go-Go, period, it has an entire budget for people to tap into.
I really want somebody to buy a club.
Yeah.
Like, it's too many hands, too many heads, too much money in Go-Go for them to always have to ask somebody, can we play at your venue?
I don't even think, just like the digital information she just said, they probably not thinking like that.
They
People
thinking too
don't
fast.
think on
I just
that
need my money
level
today.
yet.
It's like, no, like,
But that's smart.
because it got pushed out because y'all don't own nothing.
Right. So, and the violence, you know.
I mean, yeah, but even if it was violent, they still can't take your club. They can say you
yes,
can't.
Yes, they can.
If they know what, pay the rent, pay on.
Just say it's a risk to the public. Shut it down.
Put that big
Seize
orange
it.
sticker on the window.
I guess.
If they're not abiding by the codes, but if they going by the codes, they should be good.
I mean, I can't control what happened outside the club. I mean, everybody was chilling in here.
That's how you get the club started.
Right.
Oh, niggas got shot there? I'm going next week.
Yeah. No, for real. Because I know the shooter's not going to be there because the police looking for him. So I know it's safe next week.
This week. This is the week to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And week after next.
This is the week to go. I mean, but they should have the Nation of Islam, FOI, doing the security at the Go-Go. You know, everything will be shut down.
I don't feel like
when have you heard of the FOI doing a security detail and things getting out of control?
I don't know where they be at. So I guess never.
I think that's the whole thing. Like, DC is so divided and political. It's like nobody can unite to get one job done. It's so many people like putting their hands in a pot instead of, like, you know, going in the pot together, if that makes sense.
That's why they gentrify.
It's sad because it holds us back, you know, but that's what's going on.
I actually have another question about the distribution of the magazine.
Oh, yes.
So, like, I don't know, in my mind, I kind of picture like how when I used to go to New York, they would have like newspaper stands just kind of like at random throughout the city. I don't know if they still do that in 2022, especially now with COVID. But like, I don't know where you are at, but if there's anything like that, would you be able to just walk up to them and be like, hey, like, put a couple of these out, or, you know, work something out to just like drop it anywhere?
Right now, actually, I'm working on expanding my distribution because as of right now, we do drop shipping. So people go to the website and order the issue and then get the magazine shipped to them. But I'm very, like I said, old school. So I'm really like about guerrilla marketing and, you know, having it in stores and things like that. So that's actually my next step in my development of the magazine is to get it distributed around the city. So this year you should see the magazine in certain stores, boutiques, and things like that.
It's a subscription basis option as well, or
Yes.
you order them each one by one?
Yes, you can subscribe on the website, and you can you have an option if you want to get just like one, you can, but if you want to get more than one and you subscribe, then we send like offers and things out if you want to get like a bundle package for the season or something like that.
That's what's up. I love that.
Man, y'all sound like y'all need to link up.
Yes, we do need to link up. You do you write?
I do. I mean, honestly, not so much recently, but I'm really good at it. And like that's how I kind of end up transitioning into like the whole podcast lane and things like that. But I swear, since like literally, I remember one of my teachers telling me in like 5th or 6th grade, like that everything that I write like has voice to it, and like you can like imagine hearing me say it, and it's just I'm all up in it. Oh, I'm really good at it. Like that stuff was always the easiest for me in school.
Okay, well, we definitely should link up because I'm looking for writers, and this year I'm actually able to pay my writers. And so I'm tired of writing because I write my issues. I do the gist of the photography. I usually partner with a photographer to feature their work for like the cover or something like that. But other than that, it's really like me and my fashion editor, my editor, and that's it. So send me something so I can see where you're at, and we can definitely move forward.
Okay.
I can't take the smoke.
I got
Black women coming together
Yes.
on Smokebreak Live.
And you know, we create magic when we get together.
That part, Black Girl Magic, and that's what it is.
What's
the Instagram?
Oh,
sorry.
It's XI Magazine.
Okay.
What does XI stand for?
Thank you.
I know, right? Let me tell y'all about the magazine. I didn't really see that. So, like I said before, XI Magazine is a college lifestyle publication. It features art, entertainment, college news, fashion, and finance, and politics. And it stands for expression. The X stands for expression. The I stands for innovation. And I really created it because I wanted to start seeing like my demographic, my type of people on the cover of something, or, you know, reading about them, because I was really tired of reading about like mainstream celebrities. So that's really what inspired the whole idea. But now, and you know, that's how I began when I first came on the show. And now I've just really expanded my connection and purpose for it, and really seeing like the need that it feels. And our goal is really to bridge the gap that HBCU students face when they're graduating from college, or, you know, maybe having to leave college, but having like zero connections or job opportunities while they're, you know, spending all this money to have those opportunities when they leave, and they don't. They're like bartenders and working at restaurants, and it's just really bad. And so, you know, just giving them the opportunity through my internship program and my advertisers, I link them together, you know, and give both of them the opportunity to work together, learn from each other. And it gives the, you know, advertisers more interactive opportunities to get their product out there and really, like, you know, tap into the college demographic.
I can't take the smoke.
What's up? That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? College demographic.
I got another question.
I got an answer.
Do you highlight smaller HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? Outside of
I
your
highlight
Morgan, your Howard, and
all HBCUs. The
Okay.
goal is to be nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
So think of it like this: a green book for HBCUs.
Gotcha.
Like we can come to this magazine and see what's going on at Howard, what's going on at, North Carolina A&T, what's going on at all of these different places.
Jackson State.
All of them. And as I expand, because really I'm tapping into journalism programs like at Howard University, the Bowie State University. And so these college students will be the ones writing their experience from their college location. Kind of like reporting from their space or whatever. So
I can't
everybody eats.
Everybody eats.
Yo, Batia Burgess Bay, XI Magazine. Tell us where they can find XI Magazine online.
You can find XI Magazine at www.xifashionmag.com.
Very cool.
All right, what about
You
the
can follow
social
us.
media?
It's raining outside. I'm like outside smoking. But anyway, you can find my Instagram at XI Magazine.
Now you have I've been on your
I'm on Twitter, but I'm not really active on Twitter yet.
Yeah, me neither.
But on Twitter it's XI Fashion Mag.
I've been on your Instagram and you post a lot of interesting things, right? And I saw one video about inventions from that modern inventions that we don't know that have ancient origins, right? And
Yes.
you sent me a few pictures. Why don't you tell us about these?
Okay, so basically, I use the magazine to really like spark the mind and the soul. And so when I'm posting like these things, they're to be thought provoking and to really get people to like want to do more research and get to find out more. And so the basis of me posting that video was to show people that the things that they think are so new are not. And the things that really are here today have been here for centuries, decades, you know what I'm saying? Forever, since really the beginning of our time.
Right.
And so okay, there we go. So there you go. So if you even look at the images, you can see, familiar things.
What are we looking at here?
We see helicopters.
Mm-hmm.
We see spaceships.
Mm-hmm.
We see I feel like in the middle, right? I don't know if that's a bird in the middle.
It looks like a yacht
On an ark. What is it? You said it looks like a what?
A yacht, and it looks like a satellite dish.
Yeah.
You understand? So,
but where is this coming? Where is this from?
These are
from the Lucky Charms box.
These are from the walls, the pyramids in Egypt.
Okay, they definitely look like a graham cracker.
They're the hieroglyphics.
Yeah, they look some sharp edges.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That thing look kind of computerized. But
if you do the research, you'll see that the hieroglyphics are on the wall. And all of those images are, original images that have been here. And so the concept basically is the point that it's not a new concept.
Right.
What is that?
So,
you know what I'm saying?
What we have here?
Right here is what do they call this? It's
Segway.
It is called a Segway.
A Segway?
Mm-hmm.
What is that on the left, though?
Yeah, where does that come from?
Which one? The ancient one?
Yes.
For Bronze brooch. Broochie? What does it say?
It says it on the bottom.
It's a brooch, right? Is that what I'm reading?
A brooch?
No, that's not a brooch.
Yeah. That's what I was like. Why she keep saying
No,
that?
That's what it says.
That like a nigga. That look like a Negro with his hands tied to something,
Nah,
turning around because he's getting his ass whipped.
No.
Look.
To me, that looks like two wheels
Mm-hmm.
on the bottom, a staff in the middle, holding it. You know what I'm saying, like a bar, and whatever he's holding. It looks similar to the whatever it's called that they're rolling around here now.
All right, let's go. All right, now what's this right here?
All right, this one was like a cell phone that was over 800 years old that was found being compared to a Nokia phone.
Somebody got a time machine, yo. Somebody.
How
now,
that look like Lido phone.
You have to know that shit has been stolen.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And people are like literally selling these things at yard sales, estate sales. Like, these people have been buying our shit for years.
That should say Nokia in the corner.
But no, that joint really do look like a Nokia. Or some type of device that's communicating.
Look at the buttons though. What language? What?
Ain't that the language that who's that, Alien? No, Predator. The Predator jump?
I don't know what language.
There's definitely a level of sophistication here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, here it looks like they're on cell phones and tablets. I'm just saying. I don't know for sure if they are, but I'm saying the imagery, the concept, you know what I mean?
That shit,
the
where is this?
Don't change.
Where
is
this coming from? Like,
right.
Where can we find this statue, this sculpture, this piece of art, this ancient history that's being replicated today?
Maybe he's sending a TikTok.
Where can we find that?
Where can you find what?
The statue.
Yeah.
I can't take the
smoke. You can find the statues. I mean, I don't want to say like around, you know, because you have to go like out of the country to see the statues.
Yeah,
passport.
Yeah. That's not a problem. We just trying to figure out where we're going.
You have to go to like these places to go see the statues, but you can look it up on the internet. You can read books. They're in books. Like, this is nothing new.
Yo, that's what
it's new to us.
Read books about ancient hieroglyphics. Read books about etymology. Read books that teach you about the language and the things like the symbols and things that they used back then to represent the things that they was actually inventing and using.
Facts. Yo, that's what they be saying. Like, when people online, they tell you about something and then you be asking questions. They be like, "Oh, look it up."
No, I'm not looking it up.
You have to look it up. Why wouldn't you want to look it up for yourself?
Because I asked you.
That's some lazy shit. That goes back to the illiterate and illiterate.
Yeah. I'm not denying any of that.
Yeah. Done.
Now where's this right here?
I can't take the smoke.
No.
Yeah.
What? Why are y'all saying no? Like, this is not something that could have been in existence.
Somebody got a time machine. Ain't no way. I can't believe I got to see it. I need to.
How is
to
it no
see this.
way?
It's powered by the sun.
That's what I'm
And what is he
saying.
doing on there?
He in a cubicle.
I can't take the smoke.
Get the fuck out of here. That shit right there. That shit look recent in the month.
Right, that joint clean as.
He sell that shit at the gas station.
Nah, that's something you could definitely get on Amazon to hang out, like some art.
Nah, that shit right there. I don't know. Look at this.
Hey yo, wait.
Somebody come look at these.
I gotta watch. Wait, let me take a picture of his TikTok name because I need to go back and watch this video.
Yes, watch the video, and then after you watch his video, do real research.
He look like he play too much. I don't.
Nobody playing. See, that's your problem. Nobody takes things seriously. Everybody.
I know, but I feel like he's
fake.
not serious. It's him. It's him. He's just in the corner looking wild, goofy.
Right.
No, he in the corner because he can't believe what he's seeing. But those pictures are old, and those statues are old, and all of that shit is old. It's been here. It's nothing new about it.
No, you had me to old boy sitting.
That last one, Kim.
Yeah, that last one. Yeah. That last one shaky.
No way.
I can't take
Nah,
the
but
smoke.
I do believe that, you know, a lot of things that exist today are just modern adaptations of what has already been here. Like those segways, I seen like old gas powered scooters from like the 1920s. You know, they had them before.
1920s, I could see 800 BC. I don't know.
Man,
yes,
man, they had the yabba dabba do.
They was doing. They was playing football. All of that stuff that's now, they were doing it then because our ancestors were then.
Yeah, they definitely was playing
that.
Football or something like that.
We could have been. And
everything wasn't
for real.
all Stone Age like they try to make you believe, so you can think that America or China invented everything.
No, all of their stuff. All of their stuff was Stone Age because that's all they had was stone because they was in the mountain. Us, on the other hand,
in abundance.
That's what I'm saying. We had what we
taking
needed,
it for granted,
and invented what we needed.
Being nice to the
and new
people.
Technology, science, that stuff is a part of us.
That's extremely interesting. That's great.
Yes, and so also my new issue that I'm coming out with is called The Culture Shock. And in this issue, I will be exposing the Moors.
Oh.
Which is something that y'all probably won't believe either. But the Moors.
I would that throws me for a loop because your last name.
Yes. Hence my last name. So the Moors are a nation of people that have pretty much been hidden from another certain type of people that identify with the race Black. And so this is something that I've been researching for years and actually completed the process of, and am still actually in the process of the next level that comes with it. But my whole point of creating this issue is to really like shed light on the reason a lot of things are happening to Black people in this country and why it gets looked over, and also, no justice called for it or whatever is happening that's negative with, our society and our community. And I really believe like when a person has no real root of where they come from and are also washed out by just a land of people you know, it's important to shed light on something like that, whether people believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what can we get the new issue?
It'll be releasing April 21st, and you can purchase it off the website.
All right.
Day after 420.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should come back on here on 420. Just to get it popping.
All right, yo, Batia Burgess Bay, yo, thank you for coming out. XI Magazine. What's the social media one more time?
XI Magazine on Instagram and xifashionmag.com on the website.
I just added you.
Okay, we're gonna connect. I'm so
Yay.
excited.
Yay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, we back live in the
I
smoke
can't
break.
take the smoke. I can't take the smoke.
How you guys feeling?
Informed. I'm definitely over here trying to Google that. Was that a Mayan? Was that an Aztec?
I Googled it. I definitely Googled it.
What,
yo, that
nigga. I don't know, son. I don't know, man. I don't know, right? That one right there.
Yeah, that one right there.
That one right there. Maybe all the other ones are real.
Yeah.
That one right there.
I was a little skeptical on the phone, on the cell phone.
Mm-hmm. First of all, it just looked like leather wrapped in cotton.
It was like, what was the cotton about?
That was just a toy. That one.
Sheesh.
But
Mm-hmm.
that might have. It might not have been a cell phone, but whoever was making the phone was like, I'll use that. Like how they be saying the Simpsons predicting the future, but
right.
Or it could be people watch the Simpsons and say, hey, that is a good idea, and I'll do that.
I see what you mean. It did look mad similar. If it, you know, if it's that last one, I don't know.
I
can't take the smoke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the gas station, you know what I'm saying? At Sheets.
Wait,
Yo.
Sheets, the blue one, right?
Sheets is hitting. When they come up here, they're gonna take over. So right now, we got Brian B. Knowing.
Don't you know no good?
Hey guys, this week's Brian B. Knowing is for the fellas. Learn how to fix stuff around your house, man. Like we low key had a little discussion in an empathy face group chat the other day about men and household duty, and it was more so about like what a lot of men feel like are womanly duties, and it's really just adult duty, like cooking and cleaning. Cause I was like, yo, what do you do? Like niggas who don't know how to. Okay, cooking is one thing, cause you can go out somewhere and eat every day. You don't know how to like wash your dishes, bro, or you don't know how to wash your clothes.
Right.
You don't know how to vacuum or like clean your tub. Like you should know these things. But anyway, the main point: learn how to fix stuff. It's not hard. Well, some of it's not hard. Like a lot of stuff, every random stuff that happens around your house is not hard. I had a leak in my sink. I went to the University of YouTube. I watched one video that was 4 minutes, and I fixed my sink. It was very, very simple process. All I needed was a screwdriver and a wrench, and then you just take this the crazy part, fellas. A lot of stuff you can just take it apart and take that piece to the store and say, "Hey, do you have one of these?" And they'll find it for you. You don't even have to look for it. They'll go get it and bring it to you.
Niggas don't know how to ask questions.
You don't even need, if you have the thing, you don't have to ask the question like this.
I think that's very important. I think
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of niggas, so I would be very comfortably like, oh, my tire just blew. My spare is in the back with the jack. Get to it.
Oh wait, you saying you wait. You saying the dudes you around, if the tire blew out and they got a spare, they not hopping out and changing it?
No, niggas don't know how to do that.
Wow.
Not doing it.
I can't
Well, I'll tell you this.
Because I pay.
Yeah, right.
AAA.
Right. I feel you. If I pay, like he said, I pay for AAA, or that shit is included in your insurance sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah. Well, why do I have this service?
Right. Like,
Now, if I'm a remote area and I ain't got no service on my cell phone, I can't inform anyone that I need assistance on the roadside, then I guess I got to get out there and do what I got to do.
But if I'm in the city, nigga, come get me. I'll wait.
This happened to me one time. My tire was getting like super low, and I was with this guy, and I'm like, "You're gonna have to put some air in it." We went to the air thing. He didn't know how to put the air in it.
Now, this is This is a separate subject. Because really, especially when it comes to cars, it may not always be a manhood issue. Sometimes it's just a poverty issue. Like my parents never had a car.
I never had a car.
Yeah, like I don't. It's nothing to fix. They ain't gonna let me work on the bus.
Even still, like my mom had a car growing up, and I never had to put air in her car. But when it was time to put air in my shit, I was able to figure it out pretty easily. I mean,
well, that's also true. It's not that.
It's not fucking rocket science.
Even if you screw it up, well, no. I mean, it ain't rocket science. But if you don't, all them air pumps is not the same. You will. You might have to go twice.
Yeah,
You'll figure it out.
Get it. Just go right here on 75th and State. It's a crackhead waiting for you, just waiting to do it for a little change, a little piece of change.
Don't you know no good?
Brian be knowing. Smokebreaklive.tv, man.
Oh damn.
Woo! You tried.
Yeah, man. Great show, guys. Yo, shout out to Brandon Moore checking in on IG. Thank you for
y'all check out
Batia Burgess Bay from XR Magazine checking in.
And Ken.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Ken.
Yeah, thank you for Ken.
We
hopefully we could do it again next time.
Ken back, yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
have
out
a better
Info
connection.
Podcast. Yeah.
And
I can't take the smoke.
no, that's why you have multiple guests.
That part.
Yeah, so why don't y'all shout out y'all social media?
Okay, right here. Ace Almighty.
Oh, shit.
Gotta get fancy.
Ace Almighty 2_, guys. I am still in Facebook jail, so
you got like 2 weeks left.
Yeah, I got about 2 more weeks, so I'll be back on there.
Free to real.
For my fans, free me.
Probation.
Don't you know no good?
Follow me at Brian Be Knowing.
Yeah.
I can't take the smoke.
There we go. All social media platforms.
Rubbing up on you.
I know, right?
You ever been like drunk or high, but the sober people are fucking up?
And you're like, yeah, I need you guys. I need you. What are y'all doing?
Guys.
Sonic Boom.
Follow me at Sonic Boom TV. Follow us at smokebreaklive.tv _ I don't think we're getting our original one back anytime soon, but it's all good. We out here. Smokebreaklive.tv. Make sure you go to that website. All our social media pulls up on there. All right? Like, subscribe, follow, share. All of that. All right?
Love us forever.
Smoke break.
I can't take the smoke.
Smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break.
Live, live, live in the smoke break. Live, live, we live in the smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, live, we live in the smoke break.